Are you thinking about becoming a health coach but don't know how to get started? Watch this video to the end because I'm going to share with you how you can become a health coach. Hi, I'm Jo Randolph and I help women find and get their dream job. If you want to watch videos like this, come and join us and subscribe. I post new videos every single week. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can become a health coach. I've received so many questions from aspiring health coaches who've asked me questions like, how do I get started? What do I do? For a bit of background, I am a certified health coach. I graduated from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I do have separate videos on my experience there. So if you want to watch those videos, simply click on the link above. I actually quit my full-time day job in order to run an online business in health coaching, which I've then transitioned into personal branding, high performance, and incorporating wellness into that. But that's a separate whole issue. So this isn't going to be so much about how I did it. This is going to be more about what I found to be the easiest paths or the easiest ways for you to get started as a health coach. The first thing that I find stops a lot of people when they're thinking about becoming a health coach is fear or imposter syndrome. So if you're thinking things like, I want to be a health coach, but who am I to do this? I don't have the qualifications. I don't have the experience. Now, if you're having those thoughts, I totally understand because I've been there. But if you want to become a health coach, what I want you to know is that you can start right now as you are. You just need to get clear on your path to becoming a highly paid health coach. There is no one path to becoming a health coach. There are different ways. It's not like becoming a doctor where you have to go to med school in order to get your doctorate, or becoming a lawyer where you have to go to law school in order to become a lawyer. There are different paths to becoming a health coach. So let's talk about the different paths. So the first thing is getting educated, getting certified. A lot of people think that if I get certified, people will trust me, people will hire me, people will buy my programs. But the thing is that one of the things that I've noticed is that when I was working as a health coach, nobody really cared where I studied. Nobody was really asking me where I got my qualifications from. And an easy way for you to think about this is think about your doctor. Have you really looked at where your doctor has gone to university, what they've studied, and what modules they covered? Probably not. What people care about is the results you're going to give them. So when you're thinking about getting certified, first think about what results do you really want to help people achieve. It might be that you really want to help people make dietary changes. Maybe you want to help them go from thinking about living healthily to actually living in a healthy way. Or maybe you care about fitness and you really would love to help people to tone up and you're interested in personal training, and you also want to help them make healthier lifestyle choices so that it doesn't stop their training. Point is that there might be things that you want to do to help them, and it's best to think about what programs can help me best help people make those changes. Because one thing I've talked about in a separate video is that there are different types of health coaches. Now, if you want to learn about the different types of health coaches, simply click on the link. If you're already in the industry, let's say, for example, you're someone like a nurse, or you have been working as a personal trainer, or you are a nutritionist, or you are an acupuncturist, or you are doing something else, you can actually couple your certification with what you're doing. So for example, for me, I work in business. Now, some people might think like, well, what's business got to do with health coaching? Well, what I'm actually going to be doing more of is working on people's well-being at work, because I love well-being, but I also love work and kind of the more business career related topics. So that is going to be a bit more of my focus. Now, you can couple what you're doing with something else that you've done in the past, particularly if it's somewhat relevant or related to health coaching. So what I would definitely say is before you do anything, have a think about which certifications would best support you in doing the work that you want to do. And to do the certifications, not from a place of lack, like I'm not qualified and I need to be credible, but doing it from a place of where do I want want to get educated? What topics do I really want to know more about? How can I best help my ideal clients? And if you get the right qualifications, that'll make it so much easier for you to actually start doing the work that you really want to do. Now, I've personally found the Institute for Integrative Nutrition to be the best course for learning how to be a health coach, because it covers so much. It not only covers nutrition and diet, it also covers other dietary theories and other things that affect people's health, such as their career, their spirituality, their relationships, and a few other things. So I totally recommend that, but there are also other courses you can look into in order to become a health coach. The second thing that you need to do is then think about how you can get experience. One thing that catches people out is they think they cannot get experience until they are qualified, when actually this is not true. You can get experience right now. You do not have to be certified in order to get experience. In fact, the sooner you start, the easier it is for you to become a highly paid health coach. And the reason I say this is because when you're a health coach, chances are you're going to be self-employed. You're going to be running your own business. And running a business involves a variety of things. It's not just coaching people. It's also things like getting clients, writing blog posts, maybe even getting interviewed on the news and giving your opinion on something health related. By you blogging right now, by you using Instagram to inspire people, you're starting to build your email list. You're starting to build your list of potential clients. And the greater your list of potential clients, the easier it is for you to actually start getting paid as soon as you are qualified or in a better position to actually work with people directly, one-on-one or through courses. So definitely don't wait until you're certified to start inspiring people. Do what you can to inspire people today. Do what you can to build your list today. Do what you can to get as many potential customers as possible, so that by the time you're certified and you're ready to open your business, you have a ton of people who can't wait to work with you. And the other way that you practice is also through yourself. You will always be your best testimonial. It's one of those things, you can't help people with their health and wellness if you're not eating and doing what you say that they should do. So the best way to practice is to actually do this yourself. So make sure that you are eating as healthily as you can. Make sure you're making the right choices around your fitness and health in general. And if you do that, you will be your own testimonial. And the greater you look and the greater you feel, the more people will ask you, what did you do? What has worked for you? And you'll be able to have that experience that you can then share with your potential clients in the future. Now, another thing to think about with your training is also thinking about other areas that you might not have thought of that you'll actually need training in. So being a health coach doesn't necessarily mean that all you're doing is coaching. If you are actually coaching, sometimes that means that you run your own coaching business or your own coaching practice. So you'll need to learn how to attract clients. You'll need to learn how to keep clients, how to price programs, how to do all of those things. So if all of that stuff sounds overwhelming, then it could actually be helpful to do a health coaching program that also teaches you how to do that. And that is something that IIN helps you to do. The last thing to do is to get hired. There are really kind of two ways you can get hired. You can either get hired by a company, or you can get hired by your customers. Now, one of the ways you can get hired by a company is, let's say, for example, there might be a doctor's practice and the doctor knows they have people that need to make dietary changes, but even though people know what to do, like everybody knows you have less sugar, more natural, wholesome foods, more water, less processed foods. Everybody knows this, right? But a lot of people are struggling to make that change. And doctors don't have enough time to help people with this. So some doctors are actually hiring health coaches to work at their practice to help their patients make healthier choices so their patients end up living healthier and longer lives. There are also gyms that can provide this service. There are nutritionists. I know that when I was working with a company, when I was thinking about getting pregnant, I went to Zeta West, who is amazing, and I didn't end up using IVF, but she did provide nutritionists and health coaches to help you make healthy choices so you could be healthier for your pregnancy. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that there are companies like that that do hire. Now, we'll say they don't hire that often. So There are a couple of jobs here and there, but you really have to look out for them. So definitely subscribe for a long time and try and get hired for those jobs. The other thing you can do is you can also just set up a business. And this I found to be the most rewarding and fun way to do it, but it's also scary because maybe you're not ready to start a business. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough business knowledge or experience. And you're like, I don't know how to do this. Like, you can't seriously expect me to run a business. I want to be a health coach, not a business owner. I get it. I hear you. I hear all that chitter chatter in your head. And all I would say is that when you are running a business, you are allowing yourself to touch as many lives as possible. So if you want to help as many people as possible to be healthy, the easiest way to do this is to have a business. And this could be an online business or a one-to-one business. Now, the great thing is that you get to choose how to work with people. So if you only want to work with people face-to-face, that's fine. If you only want to work with people online, that's fine. And there are things you can do to learn how to get your face-to-face clients, your online clients, your group coaching clients. Point is that you can learn this, you can do this, and try not to think about it as starting a business. Try and think about it as you becoming a health coach who helps and changes people's lives. And doing that takes work, but it's gonna be the most rewarding work you'll ever do. Now, I'm thinking about actually creating like more videos on how to create a profitable health coaching business. If you wanna watch videos like that, leave a comment and let me know. If there's enough interest, I might even create a separate channel for this or create a course for this. I don't know. I just need to know there's enough interest in order for me to do it. So let me know if you're thinking about doing IIN and you'd like more information about it and you might consider enrolling, then simply click on the link in the description box below, because if you enter your email in the link in the description box below, I am more than happy to give you information that will help you find out more information about IIN, and that will also help you get a discount if you decide to enroll. And this discount is huge. So if you want to save money and you're thinking about doing this course, then definitely sign up. I would love to know, what are you most excited about when it comes to health coaching? Leave a comment in the box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next week. All right, bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for new videos, and click the bell button in order to get notified whenever I post new videos. There are so many more videos you can watch right now, so click on the video on the left or the right or the left or the right. I can't wait to see you next week.